Okay. What's up, Johnny? Welcome in, brother. Where did my good brushes? Oh, there they are. What's up, Scoozy Bear? Oh, thanks for the follow. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I need to put on my thing that tells me my alerts. My one thing that does the thing. So my biggest suggestion with that is if you can go live right now, just start going live. I don't have like a ton of followers either, but I do have a few dedicated, cool people that are hanging out with me. But yeah, don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. I usually average maybe 30 or 40 followers per stream. For some reason, it allowed me to start streaming when I was below 1,000 followers. I don't know if I set up my account in a different way. But yeah, I was able to start streaming earlier than I thought I'd normally be able to, you know? But yeah, I definitely, if you can, I'd start as fast as possible. There's also, you can like Google follower trains and whatnot, so you can go join these comment lists where everyone just follows each other. That can help. I didn't do that, but I ended up starting. I just made like interesting short stories with AI photos and voiceovers, and that kind of propelled my channel in the early days. That helped me quite a bit. I'm still a small fish out here, so, but that's just how I was able to at least start streaming, you know. What's up, David? But yep, just slowly trying to build an audience, meet cool people, have conversations, slowly building a paint tutorial brand, I guess you could say. my own version of it. But it's good fun. It's good, clean fun. What's up, Craig? What's up, Joshua? All right. Okay. Let's get these brushes cleaned up. They're pretty bad right now. Can't cook with dirty dishes, you know? Sad truth. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, welcome to the party. Thanks for following. These guys are just little test paints. They're nothing too special yet. So I'm just doing kind of a color swatch on a couple different models to not only paint test my painting class that's going to be at the end of February, but also for my Sylvaneth army. These are dryads. So these are 3D prints of 3D proxies made by Claybeast Creation. They're sent to me by Resin Reborn. And yeah, they're just proxies for Sylvaneth dryads from Age of Sigmar. Yeah, they're pretty fun to paint too. I'm probably going to paint like 20 or 30 of them, so I'm glad they're fun to paint. There's nothing worse than painting a lot of something you don't want to. But yeah. I actually mostly have Warhammer stuff, but we're trying to diversify the wargaming portfolio over here, you know? Probably we'll do Trench Crusade and Marvel Crisis Protocol and something else. I can't remember what it's called. I have a buddy that's trying to get me to do all of them all at once. What's up, Matt? Welcome in. So, but yeah, they're not too bad. They were just little quick paint color tests, you know. Nothing fancy here. So, just trying to find a color scheme that I want to go with for the whole army. Probably not going to do those two. I'm not a huge fan. The next ones are going to be fun. I'm going to do a ghostly pink and a ghostly blue for the skin on those ones. And then for the bark, I'm going to do more of a woodland bark kind of vibe. Dude, so many people have tried to get me into Gunpla. I know. I use a lot of products that is meant for Gunpla, and I've heard amazing things. I've heard some really cool stuff. It's mainly for display, isn't it? So I like painting them, but I also like playing them. That's like the one caveat. That I don't think Gunpla has a game, right? Actually, I don't think I've ever asked that. a little brush maintenance, guys. Sorry, it's kind of boring. Boring but necessary. You are the golden boy man? I'm the golden boy man? What do you mean? What does that mean? I wish I was the god emperor of mankind, if you're talking about that golden boy. The chosen? The chosen of Gunpla? I got a lot of people in here talking about Gunpla, and I just don't know enough. They do look really fun. The kits look really fun to build. And I also would really like to detail them. I would make them like the super iconic, idealized anime style, like the 90s style, with like hard black lines everywhere. You know? That would be my interest in it. It's making them look super nostalgic. Very vaporwave, techno-color-esque, you know? Bright purples and greens and all the shades in between. I don't think I'll ever be able to get a point back on this guy. I think he's done. He's done his job. Trust me, you'll do great, but you do need to keep in mind the pre-built ones, playable kits, display. Ah. Yeah, I'd definitely go with the display. I'm not interested in like the articulating arms thing. But it definitely does look interesting. I know that there's like different levels of kits you can buy that are like quality, different levels of quality, which is kind of cool. And that they get crazy expensive and competitive to try and get, which is kind of fun. Oh yeah. That's about enough of that. That's boring. It's boring to watch. We're not interested in being boring. We're interested in painting. Okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Johnny, welcome back. Let's go with this one. I have returned. Tell me, traveler. How have you been, my dude? What's up, bro the king? How you doing, buddy? Nah, I'm just joking with you, bro. Don't take it seriously. Get a high grade. It's easy, or eat. I want some crazy stuff. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the party. Learn how to post GIF and comments. Nice, dude. Greetings, fellow painter. How are you doing, sir? I really need to get like something to be able to read comments right in front of my face. So I don't have to turn so you guys see me just pause to read. Hey, do you hand brush everything? Do you use an airbrush at all? I do use an airbrush. I do a lot of hand painting. I generally use my airbrush for OSL and priming is generally what I use it, or blocking in large color blocks. Hey, the back pain is real, and I'm young, and I still got back pain. Yeah, dude, it comes with the territory. When you're slouching over like I am, like some kind of, I call it nerd necking. I got bad nerd neck. My girlfriend makes fun of me, man. I'll tell you what. It's pretty bad. Definitely start with a high grade and work up to a real grade. I don't know. I want to try something difficult right out of the gate. You guys would be surprised, okay? You'd be surprised, all right? Fellow Gunpla brother. Definitely. But yeah, I like using my airbrush. I use it quite a bit. I will say that brush painting is, the results are always better. Whatever you're doing, whether it's OSL or blends or anything, if you're really good at brush painting, it'll just be better. It's just how it is. That's just how it is. You can't get away from it. A really good brush painter does some crazy stuff. I'm all right. I'm okay at both. I'm not a great airbrusher. I get frustrated quickly, which is kind of the no-no. But yeah, I do enjoy my airbrush. It makes life way easier. But to each their own. I tell people don't get an airbrush if you think it's going to instantly make you like this amazing airbrush painter. Airbrushing is like one of the most frustrating things to learn. So like, I mean, I'm not telling you don't get one. I'm just telling you, just know that when you see someone airbrushing and they're doing some crazy stuff, it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of skill to really be able to not only like aim, just aiming the damn thing is hard enough as it is. But the really good airbrushes, they know what they're doing, and they do it very, very well. It's also really cool with an airbrush is you can do like two-toned lighting schemes and whatnot. So like high contrast lights or OSL. That's what I really like using mine for. But yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. What's up, Tom the Tit? Well, if you want something difficult off for hip, master grade version. Okay. Caught is the most difficult. All right, bet. You should definitely get the RG Shinaju. Don't ruin this for me, John. Johnny. He's trying to sell me, dude. He's trying to get me into a difficult position, I think. Tom the Tit, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. So right now, guys, this is a paint scheme test, paint color scheme for the painting class I'm going to be holding for my Patreon members at the end of February. So we're all going to be painting the same model, which is going to be this guy right here. This kind of woodland spirit sorceress, you could say. And yeah, I'm really excited. It should be really fun. So we're going to be painting that. They're going to be voting on which color scheme they want to learn how to paint the way I paint. So it should be a good time. There'll also be a little competition at the end. Possibly a prize, or maybe just for fun. We'll see how that goes. A lot of this is coming out of the old bank account, you know. It's hard to give away stuff when you don't have much to give. But we'll see. I do want to give a prize out to my Patreon supporters. I think that's pretty fun. What do you think of Futanari? I'm good. I don't think anything of it. I think if you like it, that's cool, dude. Me, personally, not a big fan. Not too into that. But hey, if that's what you love in life, get after it, buddy. Send it. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to paint. You know? Let's put on this earth for two things, all right? Eating food and painting. And I do both of those things very, very well. Mainly the eating part. I'm convinced folks at my local game exchange to try Gunpla. One of them started with an MGVK Barbados. I wish I knew. I'm assuming that's a really hard kit. And he was like, this is terrible. Is that, I don't want to ruin the story. Continue. I apologize. Apologies, pal. What's up, Star? I'm doing pretty good. Welcome in. Starkaiba. That's a cool name. Starkaiba. Yeah, we're just painting up some paint swatches here for my painting class I'm going to be doing at the end of end of February. So we're doing some test paints. My Patreon members are going to vote on it. So yeah, these are just some quick and dirty. Try and figure out what I like, what I think is cool colors. Kind of talking about a little bit about color theory. This one is going to be with a kind of an ethereal green skin is what I'm thinking. And then the other one is going to be an ethereal pink skin. And then the we're going to do probably split complementary or just complementary in general for the weapons. But yeah, super simple, super fun, super quick. Just trying to make sure I'm just washing all this. Get some recesses in there painted, you know? I don't cast minis and resins. I 3D print them with my resin printer. And then I also am semi-partnered with a 3D printing company called Resin Reborn. They're my friends. Pretty cool people. So they send me out things and then I paint them. Or I'll print them. I haven't printed in a bit, mainly because I've got a backstock to paint, so we're good for a minute. But yeah, I've never tried casting. It seems like a whole nother world. I know that the idea is you get a model you like, right, and then you can then just cast super quick. You can like make one mold and then just bang them out real fast. They're like exact 1-to-1s. At least that's my understanding of casting. But no, if I wanted a model, I'd just probably print it. Less work. Unless I'm misunderstanding. I convinced they love Barbados, but they were dreading finishing the build after the frame accidentally scrolled. Ooh, what's scrolled mean? Assuming that's bad. Yep, but I've never tried casting. Alright, that's done. Oh, dang. I accidentally scrolled the stream. Oh, gotcha. Thought that was like the frame scrolled or something. Do you want to try? Probably not. I just have the 3D printer and it just does what I need to do. I haven't really looked into casting or anything like that. It does sound cool, but trust me, I got plenty of stuff I got to do. I got a lot going on right now. Trying to balance a bunch of stuff. You know? Can't start a whole nother hobby or a whole nother process. I don't. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Ooh. Dan, welcome in. Thank you for the Viking hammer, brother. coming in and making a splash with a donation. I appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back. What's up, Alfie? I'm painting Seraphon right now. Nice, dude. Seraphon are really cool. I had a hard time not choosing them. Who doesn't like doing dinosaurs, dude? Like, come on. Very cool. Nah, the inner frames of MG kits are ridiculously in depth. Are those the ones that are like movable? I'd imagine the articulating kits you could probably get pretty far into the weeds with that kind of stuff. Oh, right on, Monty. What were you painting? We're just getting started today. Trying to get these next two color color swatches done. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Mia. Okay, time to get my wet palette out. Oh, sick, dude. That sounds dope. Ooh, Alfie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. So yeah, to give some background to a couple of the new viewers, what we're doing right now is we're doing a couple color palettes, different color palettes for a a painting class I'm doing at the end of February. So we're trying to find something cool that'll be fun to paint for everyone involved. That's what we're working on right now. The majority of them? Ah, that makes sense. So Monty, what did the mini look like? Like, is there any one-to-one kind of, like, they look like a, you know, a Nurgle demon prince or something? Steampunk Artificer? That sounds sick, dude. Do a lot of bronzes and teals, I'd imagine. Oh, really? That's sick. You guys like hardcore into the show, too? I'd imagine so, right? There's gotta be a lot of lore behind them. This is the coolest mech show ever made. What's up, Sonya? Sorry. Apologies. Sanji. My eyes are getting a little messed up already. You guys ever get that, like, I've been staring at something too close for too long nonsense and your eyes start bugging out? What's up? Oh, thanks for the likes. Lots of bronze in the armor, leather browns, copper. Nice. I love painting bronze and copper way more than gold, too. I think it's funner. More fun? Fun. More funner? More fun. Words are hard. So this is a Sylvaneth proxy right now. This is going to go into my Age of Sigmar, eventually my Age of Sigmar army. Right now we're doing some test color palettes on a couple different one of these to see exactly what kind of color scheme we're going to do for it. And it's kind of dual purpose. This will be chosen by my Patreon supporters on which colors they want to use in the upcoming painting class at the end of February. So we're going to be painting this Sylvaneth-esque kind of spirit woodland sorceress. There's loads of lore, but it's easily digestible. Yeah. Well, I used to watch Gundam way back in the day when it would pop up every now and then on what's it called? Adult Swim. I think it was on Adult Swim. Dude, Adult Swim was ahead of its time. Tell you what. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. Sure do appreciate it. Kind of we're doing a warm brown for this one. Really kind of give it a nice undertone of brown, and then coming in with this kind of almost coppery maroon brown. That's what we're doing right now. Then after this, we'll hit it with maybe a little bit of highlight dry brushing as well. Gonna be a lot of dry brushing in today's stream. I'm getting up to paint a dinosaur this week. Nice, dude. Dude, if it has scales, I'll be honest, painting scales is some of the funnest painting you can do. Because like the dry brushing on a scale is so easy. You get such an amazing effect with such little work with scales. Yeah, add some water to my wet palette before it dries out completely. Oh yeah, dude. Contrast paint was made for like antlers, bones, and scales. Anything that's like anything like that. I'll hit it with a little bit of contrast paint, and then I'll hit it with a little dry brush. Honestly, airbrushing scales is really good too, because you can get that nice edge on the one way, and then you flip it and the highlight on the other. That always is fun. What kind of dinosaur are you doing? Seraphon? Is that what you're planning to do? Master grade range from upscaled RG to an uncannily shown accurate movement. That's actually really cool. All right, we just put a little bit of a warm white and mixed it with our brown still on the dry brush, and now we're just going to hit kind of the tips here. And let that kind of automatically blend together on the model. The trick here is to only hit where we want it to be the brightest, right? This gives the wood a lot more definition, you know? Helps it really pop. Gives it that pop pop, that poop pop. Pum pum pum. You know what I'm saying? All right. Should have washed that. I was planning to do that same thing with the other one, so I'll just have to get another dry brush, but that's okay. Grab a random item and it represented to us that you're trying to sell it. Crazy Horse Wildman. Grab a random item and represented to us that you're trying to sell it. Confused. It's taking the master grade and adding all of the tiny mechanics that actually let it work. Oh, I see why that can be probably difficult, is now you're like customizing it. I could see where the difficulty would raise exponentially on something like that. But yeah, that's how that bark went. Let's see if we can't get a nice close-up on that. Let's see. Little focus for us. So that's where we're at right now. Oh, okay. So it comes with all the parts, but you just have to like transfer it out, fix it up. All right, I haven't ever tried this contrast paint, so we're gonna find out together what it looks like. It's gonna be kind of fun. Thank you so much for the likes, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that. I don't know who's been doing it, but you're a real one. You are a real one, sir. Johnny, in other words, right, if you're selling me on Gunpla, I have to sell you on Age of Sigmar and Warhammer, right? You have an army, don't you? Didn't you say you started something? I know you did. Forgive me if you did and I just forgot. Debating getting a master grade. Yeah, I have a custom Space Marine Legion. Just finished painting the tank for it too. See, I knew you had something going on. Yeah, but that's rad, dude. Okay. Crack this open. What-ta-ta! Still needs to be mixed quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, when the paint bottle is sitting on the shelf at the store for who knows how long. You know what game I've been playing lately is Path of Titans. Have you guys ever played that? Super fun. Playing with my buddy, it's super fun. Yeah, that's right. You did tell me about the Monster Hunter army. That's sick. Did you do a giant bone great axe, dude? What about a hunting horn? That'd be sick too. Dude, Path of Titans is a good time, man. I'll tell you what. A really good time. I'm playing with my buddy. We're playing Raptors right now, and we're just trying to, like, kill anything we can. We usually just get messed up, though. Everyone's really good in the game. But the whole game is you start as a little hatchling dinosaur. Whether you're a T-Rex or a Stegosaurus or a, you know, whatever. There's, like, 30 different dinosaurs you can play. And then you have to keep them alive. It's like a survival game where you have to eat and drink, and then you do these little gathering missions to grow your dino, and then you just try and live. And then you group up, fight. It's fun. It's a good time. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Ooh, you know, I'm telling you this right now, I really like in this bright green here. This is going to be a fun color to do. Yeah, dude. So far, I've made a gun lance, rather bolt lance and shield. Nice. That's sick. Especially for some Space Marines. You should make a Terminator with a great hammer or something. That'd be sweet. This is kind of cool, these Dryazzle Satyr guys. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, Droid. What's up, guys? Welcome in, everyone. But yeah, I'm really digging this green. That's cool. It's a very kind of ethereal green, which is what I wanted it to be. I can honestly add a little bit of yellow to it too, but I'm trying to make it so if someone wants to take the class on February, that they just have to buy the paint, and I'm trying not to have them mix any for it's kind of the beginner's class. So I'm trying not to have people mix paints, or else I'd tell people to add a little bit of just a hair of yellow to this to really make it something special, you know? Painting green is such a good time. It always turns out really well, in my opinion. So the direct complementary color of green is purple, so we're going to do, and this is kind of a yellow green, so we're going to do a red violet. These guys, do you see how that works? Right? You ever seen a purple orc? No, dude. Because they're way too stealthy. Okay? They're way too stealthy. No one's seen one. The charge blade would be sick. The charge blade on like a power sword or something. Sweet. Very cool. Very original too, which is very fun. So we're gonna do a kind of a purplish. Since this is lime green, we're going to do a red violet, which is right here on my color palette. So, perfect. Except it's kind of dyed. I might be able to revitalize it. Ooh, there we go. That's too much revitalizing. Yeah, no one's seen a purple orc, brother. For good reason, okay? Again, I'm not doing like any crazy detailing work with these because, again, they're just little paint swatches for the painting class at the end of February. So I need to get them done so my Patreon members can vote on it. I've told them I'd get it done. I've been slacking. Been slacking on my end of the deal, okay? But not today. We're getting it done. Okay, we're getting it done right now, guys. It's a guy holding a Questorius's chainsword on a pole. That's sick, dude. I just never have the I never have the patience to really take time to add more effects, you know? That's my biggest issue. That's my problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm too lazy when it comes to the building stuff. I think it's super cool to build custom stuff, but my joy comes from the painting, not the, you know, building, I guess. Just gonna do a little bit of customization on this sword, make it look a little bit cooler. You know? Give it a little bit of I cared when I made it, you know? Give it a little, hey, how you doing? You're a sword, brother, me too. Alright. Fair enough. If you do Gunpla, there's a reason it's called plastic crack. Yeah, that's fair. It's probably why I haven't done Gunpla, is that it just seems more like building, and I'll be honest, I can't stand building. I want to paint it. I want to play it. I don't like building it. I'm impatient like that, you know? Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Sure do appreciate it. What's up, Ken? See, and I like gluing things. I like the smell of the glue. I like when it's done gluing. Those are all very fun things for me. Okay, we are going to grab one of the better brushes for this. We're gonna do a little bit of highlighting some of the flesh to make it a little more poppy. We're gonna take this brush here. I like this brush. It's really lightweight, which is weird. It feels lightweight. 3,300 likes? 3,000 likes? Dang. Thank you so much. Thanks, Art. Have you been the hidden liker this whole time? What a guy. What an absolute gentleman. What a gentleman. There are some parts that are just fine to glue down, but Gunpla are snap built. See, what I would do, and this, you're gonna hate this, is I would get it in the position I would want it, and then I would just glue everything. Because I wouldn't want it to move. You know? But no good if you want to repose it later. Exactly, see? Too much glue will freeze joints solid, which is fine if you're using them for Warhammer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just glue it, you know? All right, that one's done. Boom. Move on to the next one, guys. This is going to be very similar. I'm just changing the contrast paint we do at the end. It's the plan. So what I've done so far on this wood, if you missed it from earlier, is this was just zenithal sprayed, right? Which is where you come down from the bottom with black, and then you hit it on the top with gray going up into white. Then we took our Agrax Earth Wash, right, or Earth Shade or whatever, and we just went over all of that to kind of tint the kind of the dark recesses, not black but brown, like a real dark brown. Then on top of that, we're now coming in with a man, what was it called? Where'd it go? Grunge brown, I think is what I put down. And this is a really nice warm mid-tone brown that I really like using. So this almost has a kind of a coppery warm, so we're just dry brushing that over top of that, and that's how we're getting this kind of really nice wood. Wood's a very static, or a very versatile, non-static kind of material, right? So it's never one color, it's a multitude because it's in different environments and it changes all the time, and depending on where the plant was growing and the different seasons, it affects the different portions of the tree as well. So it's really fun to paint wood because you can do it real kind of messy and dirty, and it doesn't have to be clean. It doesn't have to be perfect because nature is imperfect by just being, you know? Oops. All right, now we're gonna just add a little bit of our warm white just right onto the dry brush, right? And then that'll almost kind of mix together. And we're gonna lightly hit where we want those raised edges to be a little bit brighter. Give it some instant detailing. All right, that's that. That's done. What 40K armies do you like? So I am very passionate about my Astra Militarum army. That's like my favorite 40K army. It's my favorite to play. But it's also like really fun to paint. And I did a World War II scheme, so they all look like World War II grunts. Sorry, American World War II grunts. So very fun. I put like pinup decals all over the tanks and did fun things like that on them. It's probably my favorite army. My second favorite is my Death Guard. Very fun to paint. Very satisfying to paint. Here's one of my Plague Marines here. Get them Zakus? What's a Zaku? Oh, thank you so much, Dan. Welcome to the club, dude. Welcome to the Heart Me Flex. Oh yeah, this hasn't been opened yet, so we're really gonna send it. Zaku's and is it Goufs? Goofs? Goufs? What do you guys think? Should I do pink body and blue sword or blue body, pink sword? You done? Really? Pink body, red sword? I don't know about the red sword. So the thing, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do split complementary. So if I did pink body, or I do a blue-green sword and like yellow leaves, I think, or something like that. What's up, fat boy? How you been, buddy? Ooh. Thank you so much for the gifts. What was that, Medea? I can go after if you want me to. You sure? You don't have to. That seems bad. You're doing it. You're doing a really good job. We're all really proud of you here at Patty Paints Minis. You're actually going to be our very first investor. Long time, bro. I know. I'm sorry. I've been sequestered. Had a lot of projects I had to deal with. We're getting after it, okay? Slowly but surely. We're getting back on it. How you been, buddy? Goofs like Goofs are upgraded Zakus that have a nice chest, chaosy look to them. Nice. Very cool. Right on, brother. Right on, brother. All right. Let's try pink body, because why not? We already have a blue body. You know? I'm gonna grab a little of this contrast out, because I think it's pretty powerful stuff. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, it's very powerful. We're gonna calm that down quite a bit. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. How are you doing today? This fine evening. It's evening for me. Could be afternoon or morning or wherever you're from, brother or sister. This is a messy paint. When using contrast paints, it's really important to control where it wells. So while you're painting with it, make sure it's welling where you want it to. It's a lot of work to repaint it off, you know? It's about 1 a.m. here. Yep. So it's quite evening for you, my friend. Isn't it? Kind of love how dark that went on, like a really dark pink. Because now what we can do is just hit it with a warm white, and that'll be done. Gotta dry it real quick. Kind of a bluish green. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Depending on the versions you get, Zaku and Goose have pretty much everything. Everything is smaller Titan. Pretty cool. Fat boy with a heartbeat. Thank you. I don't know if I mentioned that. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, now you'll see what I'm talking about. Since it went on so dark, it really allows us to very quickly, very easily highlight this whole skin portion with just dry brushing. Really make it look very cool. Ah, damn, too much water. The Emperor respects your dedication. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. The Emperor protects my friend. It's people like you that put a smile on my face. It's people like you that put a smile on my face. Take that. I respect any brother of the Imperium here in this channel, brother. Listen, brother. I hear of traitors in our midst, not for the Emperor. Brother. It's like my favorite voice to do. Who's my favorite Chaos God? Papa Nurgle. Come on, dude. There's only one correct choice. Okay, Nurgle just wants everyone to live everlasting life in tranquil, no pain harmony with his blood boils and toils, dude. Come on. Only ever one correct answer to that question. Nurgle, dude. Although Slanesh is really cool, I just don't like that all of his lore is like, so he planned it and it happened. You know? Like the Emperor, the Terra fell because Zinch made it happen. Like he just makes everything happen. I don't know. Very wise man. See, I feel like anyone who is for the Imperium is also like anything that, like if anyone is like a true like fan of, like for me it's Astra Militarum and the Grey Knights. Those are my boys for the Emperor. I feel like people who like the Imperium really like Nurgle as well. If that makes any sense. Be really cool if we got a Warhammer 40k style Helldivers war game. Yes. I mean, Space Marine 2 was close to it, but they really just need an endless mode in that. I don't know if they've added it. Actually, I think they might have added it. But like that's like what I'm going for, you know? Is that kind of idea. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, brother. Welcome to the Imperium, brother. Your life for the Empire. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome in. For sure. I probably won't be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try and swap my streaming schedule to the weekends, by the way, everyone. Try and do one mega long stream each weekend instead of every day. It's getting a little taxing. Don't have enough time to do everything and this, you know, like properly. We want blue-green. I don't think I have a blue-green. I mean, military green is pretty blue-green. Oh, a tabletop war game? Yeah, that would be fun. That's not the right vibe either. Let's go with well, like a nice blue-green. I guess we'll just do strong blue. Call it a day. A strong blue. That would be super fun. Hold objectives, bring in reinforcements, have a dude into a group of Death Guard and explode on the statue. Yeah. That would be sick. I agree, brother. What's up, Warhammer Dad? Welcome in, brother. Hey, baby. What's that, my dear? Oh, you did? That's so nice of you. Thank you. You do like me, do you? Huh. Pretty cool. Yeah. Of course I do. Nice Battleground music. Thank you. How you been, buddy? Life's good. Just working on getting these color palettes ready for the painting class at the end of the month for my Patreon members. So right now, these are the 4 options they have. They can either do this guy here, or this guy here, right? Sorry. That guy. God damn. I'm so bad at finding the camera sometimes. There we go. That guy. Or this guy. Or this guy. And they can vote on it. Or do a mix and match. So yeah, we're going to be painting this in the painting class. This Sylvaneth little dude, you know? Nice, dude. What's up, Tibbs? Living the good life, huh? Glad someone is around here. Man. I'm living a pretty good life, too. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. So, yep, these are the 4 color choices for the painting class. If you're a Patreon member, the classes, the first one's free. And then you just have to purchase the materials and the model, and bing, bang, boom, we're all going to paint it together. It's going to be really fun. So, yeah, pretty excited about it. I'm Gray, brother. Good to see you. Just doing a little paint swatch, like I said. So these are little test color palettes for my next army and also for the next painting class. So they'll be able to decide out of these what color palette choice they want to do. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, dude. No, these are just quick and dirty, dude. These aren't nothing to be proud of, to be honest with you. Spent about an hour or so on each one of them. The blue is crazy worth the highlights. Yeah, dude, just a couple quick little, hey, how you doing? You know. But yeah, if you want to paint with us, it's going to be at the end of February. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can paint it too. It's pretty easy, pretty quick. Check out my YouTube. This episode will be downloaded and uploaded automatically, I guess. Uploaded automatically. So you can see it really wasn't much. Wasn't much. They're pretty quick and easy. 3 paints, dry brush, bing bang boom. Easy peasy. So we're going to take some pictures of these. Get them sent out to my homies. Have them decide which one they want to do. Let's see. Dry brushing is a bit of an art. That is very true. That is very true. How you been, Tibbs? What have you been working on? Let's see. How do I get into the advanced settings here? Let's do portrait on him. It's a little dark. My Salamander's combat patrol is almost fully assembled. Nice, dude. But got to get the highlights for a couple of my earlier minis, trying to finish them so I can start my NIDS army. Yeah, dude, I'll be honest, all of my armies, I think, except for my Sons of Bahamut, are all semi-painted. It's hard to finish a whole army and then move on to another. It's very rare that that happens, you know? But yeah, that'll be the stream for today. So, oh dang, I'm so sorry, Tibbs. Yeah, I've been on for about an hour or two here getting these all ready. I can't really paint anymore until my supporters tell me what model or what color choice they want to do. So, oh, thank you so much, dude. Thanks for the flex, Dan. I really appreciate that, dude. But yep, I'll be on. Oh, thank you so much, dude. That was really gracious of you. Very generous, Dan, as always. Sure do appreciate it. You got my goal through. Sure do appreciate that, dude. But I'm gonna probably wrap it up for today. I might be on tomorrow, depending on how quickly my Patreon supporters vote for what color palette they want to do. So yeah. Sure do appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.